Good morning. Happy Labor Day, folks. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels, and we're going back to that horrible, nonsensical world known as the JRC. But before we do, the usual disclaimers and my usual rants. Of course, they haven't fixed my hours by this morning. Of course. So, yes, folks, it's going to be late when I go on live this evening. It will probably be around 7 o'clock, and it's going to be relatively short. I hate to do that to you all, but they've got me working till 5:30, and I'm going to be starving, and I got to get my workout done. I will try to get on as quick as possible. And remember, folks, on Labor Day, you get it off. Us poor sales agents do not. So be kind. Know that we are literally dealing with thousands of people today. And we are already overwhelmed. Be kind. Don't be a dick, okay? That's my little disclaimer. Alright, folks, in the description box, you're going to find a link to the article that the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center doesn't want you to read. It is written by NeuroClastic, a small non-for-profit started by autistics for autistics, wherein they surveyed over 900 ABA professionals from all over the world in regards to the JRC's quote-unquote behavioral modification program. Matter of fact, the JRC doesn't want you to read this article so much. They have threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they do not remove it from the website. NeuroClastic has refused. So you know the drill. Please share on all your social media. We also have NeuroClastic's public statement in regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, and we have linked in here their GoFundMe. Please share on all your social media. We are crowdfunding just in case the JRC has the balls to see through with their threat. We also have the pertinent links to the Agape boarding school situation. Agape boarding school is a Christian-themed school for rebellious boy teens out in Stockton, Missouri that has and pending 21 current lawsuits against it, alleging child abuse, sexual abuse, and starvation, among many other charges. Please go to those links. Also, we have the Change.org Shut Agape Boarding School Down petition. Please sign and share on all social media. Tonight, if I get a fucking 5 minutes somewhere during this long-ass day, I'm going to try to pull up the information to see what's going on in regards to Agape and one of their staff members in the FBI, but no promises, alright? We also got the other pertinent links to the Stop the Shocks campaign, including Autistica Hoya's massive archive on the subject, the templates, and the ever-present self-explanatory Change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. When we discuss the JRC, folks, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips or surveillance footage of people with disabilities being tortured and abused. If you do got young children present, please use your headphones, alright? Also, it is 6:38 in the morning. I am barely awake, and I am praying. I'm hoping against all hope, and I know it's likely probably not going to happen, but I'm hoping it is slow, and I get VTO too. Pray with me. Positive vibes, alright? Anyways, if I stumble over my words, apologies in advance, alright? Okay. Breakfast at Champions. Where we left off yesterday and prepare for the stupid. Opportunities to socialize with peers is one of the most powerful rewards that JRC has available to use with our many higher functioning students. Are we telling on ourselves again? I want you to note two things in this sentence. Rewards and higher functioning. We see the JRC again not understanding what New York is saying, even though New York made it as clear as fucking pie. It shouldn't matter whether they are low functioning or high functioning. all students should have access to social skills and to be able to practice them regularly, whether they are doing well on their behavioral sheet or not, because this is in every single one of their IEPs. You cannot say you're fulfilling that IEP when that person has to jump through hoops and bounds and be high functioning in order to get this social skills training and be able to socialize with their peers. Right? Not to mention using that term. That means there's a whole lot of students you are excluding from learning social skills because you don't think they can. A lot in that sentence, isn't there? That sentence is an admission. It's saying you can only socialize if you've earned it. And if you've earned it, you can only do it if you are what they consider high functioning. It's very telling, isn't it? It means they are lying. They are not fulfilling their IEPs. Because as a person who's worked in the field, I know goddamn good and well that all programs, regardless of where your functioning level is, has some level of skills training and socialization. It is not something that you have to earn. It is something that is front and motherfucking center in every program, except apparently the JRCs. So they don't really actually care whether or not we can better communicate. Matter of fact, I'm going to guess that they want us, particularly though they consider low functioning, to not be able to communicate very well, because then they get to better hide their nefarious deeds behind closed doors. Now, don't they? Don't they, though? Yeah. But moving on. Therefore, it is important to save access to these opportunities to situations where they have been earned as a result of the students showing desired behaviors. Actually, no, it doesn't, JRC. Here's the thing about desired behaviors. How the fuck are they supposed to know what those are and how to use them in a social setting if you make them have to earn the right to use them in a social setting? But because we tell them to. Do you not know how an autistic brain works? Let me bring it down to you. Because I said so is not a good enough reason for us to follow directions and rules, okay? Nah. Most of us are going to give you the side eye. You have to provide me with a logical reasoning. Give me logic, give me reasoning, okay? And that is true across the board, whether we are quote-unquote high functioning or low functioning. And again, take your labels and shove them clear up your ass. I'm in no mood this morning. If you have to earn the right to be able to learn social skills, your program is wrong. It's not even following the basic principles of ABA at that point. And when you're failing at ABA, and ABA is already fucked, yeah, ABAI, are you paying attention? ABA International, are you paying attention? These people don't even follow your program correctly. Moving on. To make them always available on non-contingent basis, that is, without the students having earned them, would mean that social opportunities would be less effective as rewards. Oh, for fuck's sake. You don't get it, do you? They shouldn't be a reward. Riddle me this, Batman. If there's a necessary part on an autistic's IEP that says teach social skills, help them interact better with other students, why in the name of God do you use your behavioral program to make them earn it when it says right there on their IEP that this should be front and motherfucking center? They shouldn't have to earn it. It should be automatically a part of their program according to their IEP sheet, which you all signed off on when you all let them into your school. They're not supposed to be rewards. Can I tell this from a personal perspective? Me having to socialize outside my group of friends and family is not a reward to me. I fucking hate it with every fiber of my goddamn being. Usually because of the fact that I have to mask the entire goddamn time, which is beyond exhausting. I don't mind so much at concerts and whatever, because again, surrounded by my fellow friends and misfits. But you see where I'm getting at here. I do it because I motherfucking have to. Just like everybody else out there in the real world. Learning social skills should not have to be earned. It should be automatic. And if it is in a student's IEP, you should be teaching them and helping them utilize them in real life situations, regardless of where they are on their fucking behavioral sheet. What is wrong with you? The NSED visitors have had a problem with the use of socialization as a reward, but each such a choice is entirely within the parameters of what the behavioral program should be allowed to do in order to make its rewards effective. Here the fuck we go again. But we should be able to do whatever we want. We don't care if you have a problem with it. We're going to do whatever we want with that IEP. And you just have to take it. And how dare you condescend onto us, JRC, what we should do? Oh, nothing. They're just the authority over whether or not you can have New York students in your building. You know, not of any consequence at all, right? Everyone should have a problem with you using socialization as a reward. To sit there and say, but it should be what a behavioral program should be allowed to do. No, it doesn't, Karen. It really doesn't. Your behavioral program is garbage from top to bottom. You cannot sit there and say with your whole chest that you're making these kids ready for the real fucking world when you force them to earn the right to learn and be able to utilize social skills. You're not even following ABA protocol at that point. You know what a reward is, JRC? Want to know what it was when I was a kid? I might be able to get a Dr. Pepper. Something that wasn't usual because hyper kids make for a tired mom. I would maybe be able to go get lunch at McDonald's. I might get a new book for good behavior. I might be able to earn an allowance, and then once a month we would go to the mall and I could get whatever I wanted. Those are rewards. Making someone have to earn the right to eat every single bite of food. Making someone to literally have to earn the right to be able to socialize and interact with their peers. Go to the bathroom. You see where I'm going with here? These are not, should not be rewards. These are part of these kids' IEP programs. You don't just get to pick and choose as you fucking see fit because our program. Okay? You either follow ABA or you don't, but you don't get to tout yourself as an ABA fucking school if you don't even follow their protocol. ABA is garbage and is built on a fallacy on the face of it. But if you can't even follow their protocol, what the hell are you doing touting yourself as a school that does? And you don't even, no, God. You don't understand person-centered planning. You don't understand positive behavioral reinforcement, and you're proving to me you don't even understand how to do an applied behavior analysis behavioral program. It's torture for torture's sake. It's all that it is. And I'm going to close out on that. We don't get very many views on this channel, especially on this subject. The few that we do tend to get removed from time to time. So please, folks, don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this morning, and as always, we here at Smelling Tea hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.